interesting. And yeah, what's the light like? I hope it's not too bright. Yeah, it's sort of, you know, the way the lighting is in this room, it's a bit difficult. But anyways, we are live, and hopefully we get a few people coming in. Hopefully, guess we'll just see who we get. And yeah, this screen does seem pretty bright, but you know, anyways, here we are, and hopefully this thing is working. It's hard to say. I've got, well, it's supposed to go on my computer, just to keep up, so I don't know if it's working or not. Oh yes, here we are. Okay, so I don't know who we're going to get, if we're going to get anyone. It's sort of hard to say. But anyways, we're here, and probably continue doing this time, if you know what I mean, on a Friday morning for you all, a Friday evening, late on a Friday evening for me, and definitely hoping for a lot better 2025. So I don't know how long we'll go, whether we go for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes or an hour. It depends who we get going or coming in. And I will remind everybody, type drop, D-R-O-P, and Nightbot hopefully should get your channel link out. So we're just sort of waiting to see who we're going to get, and I am hoping we get a few people coming in. Definitely hoping on getting a few come in, but you just don't know. So yeah, who do we have here with us? And yeah, as I said, I've got you all running on my computer just to keep up with messages, because they don't always pop up on the screen here. Hopefully my video quality's okay and my sound quality's okay, but the internet's sort of not really, the mobile network's not really the best here, so it can be a bit hit or miss. So anyways, just waiting to see who we're going to get coming in, and just hoping we do get a few people wanting to come in and say hello. And sitting here with a cup of coffee. I've got a cup of coffee here on the go, so there's that, of course. And it could be a short live, it could be a long live, I don't know. But yeah, the last 2 or 3 months, yeah, it's not really been brilliant. So fingers crossed on a much better 2025. And I'd love to get a few of you just in chat telling me what you've got, your hopes and dreams for 2025, if you've got any, and what you all are hoping on. So yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting to see who is going to come in. And yeah, I'm hoping on some cooler weather. There's been some ridiculous hot weather. Today wasn't too bad, thankfully. But the last 2 days beforehand were absolutely ridiculous. And you know, when you're talking about around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, nah, that's too much. Far too much. Just see what the temperature is here now, so I'll just get it up on my computer and just refresh things and see what it is. 55, real feel 58. Well, that's much better than yesterday. Humidity 69%, cloud cover 81%, indoor humidity 43%, outdoor humidity 69%, wind gusts 7 miles per hour. Okay, so, interesting. Interesting. Just get this up here back on my computer. Please do smash the thumbs up. I definitely need more of those, and anybody who shares this out, you're much appreciated. Oh, hi there, Mike. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate you coming in. And I'd love to hear everybody's hopes and dreams and plans for the new year. That's what I'd really love to hear, so hopefully someone can enlighten me on what you've all got hoping and planning and all of that. Because, yeah, let's face it, for so many of us, 2024 has been an absolute bloody shocker, you know. So, yeah, I'd love to hear everybody's hopes and plans for the new year ahead, and please do share. And, of course, anybody in blue, if you've got a particular video you'd like to share out, please do so. And for absolutely everybody here, if you want your channel link shared out, type drop. D-R-O-P, and Nightbot hopefully should do it. Oh yes, the new year will be very similar to every other year for me. Yeah, is that good or bad? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully. But yeah, I've certainly got some hopes for some improvements in everything after January 20. Maybe a lot of you will agree with me on that. I don't know. I'm not complaining at all, LOL. Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear that your years have been okay. Yeah, I've had to move house twice this year, so yeah. And I know there'll be a move next year. At least one move, and I hope it'll be a big move. I'm hoping it'll be a big move between continents, because I am just so done with this country that I'm currently in. I'm just, you know, sick of it. You think you all know what I mean. So I'm just absolutely done. And yeah, feel free to speak about your dogs too, of course, Mike. I'm always interested in watching Kane, and trying to think. I know you've got another young dog coming on. I'm trying to think of her name. And I know I've seen her in videos. So I'm trying to think of her name, and yeah, I'm certainly interested to see always new videos on how your dogs are going too, of course. Always interested to see that. Just get this power bank out of the way. I just sort of sat it somewhere, and it's likely to fall down off where I sat it, so just move that out of the way. And of course, oh yes, you've got a young man who will be hunting cane in the competition for me this year. Awesome. Well, hopefully cane goes well, and hopefully your young opsider goes really well, I guess you could say, or apprentice, or what have you. Hoping both go really well in the competition. Oh no. Well, I hope that goes really well, and you come out better than before. Foot surgery does sound like it could be quite grueling, yeah. And could take a while to recover also, I'm sure. And we probably don't sort of think how much we sort of are on our feet and need to be on our feet until something like that happens. And yeah, it's not really going to be much fun, I'm sure. So, you know, hoping and praying that everything goes well for you there, and you get full healing and the surgery's a full success. 8 weeks minimum for recovery. Yeah, it'll be a pretty long 8 weeks, I'm sure, and yeah, sometimes it can be, recovery could be quicker, and other times it could be a fair bit longer, and you just don't know. So hopefully everything goes really well there, and everything's back to how it should be after the surgery, and that your recovery time ain't too long and ain't painful, which I'm sure it will be bloody painful too. So yeah, I'm hoping everything goes really well. I'm not the guy who can just lay around, LOL. Yeah, I could imagine that. So yeah, I'm sure you'll find a way to get out somehow, even if it's not sort of walking after the dogs, I guess. How long until you could drive? That's a big thing. At least if you could drive around a little bit while, you know, you're getting out. So that'll be the big thing, sort of till you can drive. That could be a real big thing. And if you could drive around at least, and you know, see a few places and get around. Yeah, not exactly fun. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, it's not really fun, no. And yeah, once you sort of get to 50, yeah, things sort of often start going wrong, and so yeah, not much fun. And yeah, I've got to agree with you on that one. It's not exactly fun, and you get aches and pains that you never used to have, and you think, oh yeah, well, I didn't do anything. Why have I got this ache here? Because I didn't do anything to cause it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And then I've found a few times just bruises coming up. You knock your hand or something and you got a bruise, and when you're younger you just don't seem to get those bruises like you do when you're older. And I think, oh, what the hell? And I don't know if I'm the only one, but there's probably a few others that might sort of say the same thing. You know, you just knock your hand on the door or something, next thing you've got a bruise. And you think, oh, yeah, well, knocked my hand on the door like this 20 years ago and it didn't bloody happen. Barely scratch yourself and bleed like crazy. Yeah, that can be an issue too, yeah. I guess your skin gets a bit thinner, that's the thing. And yeah, all bloody annoying, yes. Absolutely. And then, you know, the doctors start pushing more and more and more bloody pills on you, and you think, oh yeah, if I take more of these pills, I'll bloody rattle like a bloody pill jar, and I don't really want that either. And you all are probably having a good laugh at that one, and thinking, yeah, I know where you're coming from. But you think, yeah, I want to push more and more bloody pills on me, and I don't want to take these bloody things. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, nice. Branson, Missouri for a small vacation today. Awesome. So great that you can get away. Yeah. I haven't had a vacation in years, and I'd love to get away somewhere. But yeah, my dreams of vacation ain't in this country either, if you know what I mean. I want to get over the ocean somewhere. Taking the kids and grandkids. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, well, hopefully you all have a really great time. Yeah. He's hoping. And I'll remind you, type drop, D-R-O-P, and get Nightbot just to share your channel link out. I have it set up and hopefully it's working, so get a channel link or two shared out, why not? And of course, if you've got a video you'd like to share, Mike, why not? Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's really nice, yeah. And of course I'll have to get to a few different markets and do some more market videos too straight after New Year, so I've been a bit slack this last week and not filmed any full-length videos, but I might have to get out next week or maybe the week after and get some filmed. Although in the next day or two I might just film a wrap-up of last year or something like that. Oh, cool, cool. Made a short video of it. I'll have to have a look on your shorts shelf. Yeah, I don't always see alerts for shorts, so unless I open YouTube on the shorts shelf itself, I don't always see them. And oftentimes if I don't sort of see something from somebody for a while and I'm thinking, I might have to open their channel and just see if they put something new up, because I haven't sort of seen anything from them for a while. So as you can imagine, alerts get very, very buried here nowadays, and it is getting harder and harder to keep up. So, you know, sometimes I've sort of got to catch up with everybody on a live stream, and if somebody's got something they want to share, that they can just put it up into comments for me, and I can just click on it and set it to my watch later. See, I'm just looking at my numbers now. Yeah, 14.75k. So, you know, it's getting more and more and more difficult for me to keep up with everyone. So, you know, if I'm a bit late getting to somebody, please to accept my apologies on that, because it is getting harder and harder just to keep up. And, you know, alerts just get more and more and more buried. And I mean, you know, God knows they were just buried enough with 3K friends. So, you know, you can imagine what it's like now. Oh, all good, Mike. Thanks so much for coming in, and I really, really, really appreciate you dropping by, and it was great to see you. So huge, huge thanks, and yeah, get everything packed, start loading things up, and get on the road. Yep, a gloomy, rainy day here. Oh, I'd take that. It's been too much hot weather here, and I just don't do well in the hot weather at all. Yesterday got up to 100 degrees, and it just, I don't like it. You know, once it sort of gets much over 80, I'm not liking it, and I'm not happy. Thank you, Mike. Well, yeah, let's hope the new year's better than what this last 2 or 3 months has been. It's just been a bloody shocker, as I said. You know, having to move twice, and twice in about 3-4 months. Oh, 50 degrees, I'd take that any time. I don't mind 50 degrees at all, actually, and you're probably laughing at me. Actually, I'll happily get out in the snow and throw snowballs around, or you know, all of that, and or if somebody's up for a trip ice fishing, yeah, definitely would be joining into that real quickly. But around this place, there's no hope of that, unfortunately. Yeah, you're probably laughing at me there with that one. Yeah, LOL. But yeah, I keep dreaming of having a white Christmas, but I haven't had one for so long. And being here in this country, it won't be happening. So, you know, I'm hoping and praying that I'll be in the States next year, and I'll be staying in the States. I'll do a trip to Canada or whatever just to catch up with a few people. Yeah, all good, but pretty much staying, you know. Once I get to the States, I'll be staying there. There may be in a few years' time a trip to Thailand again to catch up with everybody. And I mean, when I'm moving, when I can move to the States, I might do a trip to Thailand also. Yeah, it's been forever since we've had a white Christmas here too. Yeah, I guess where you are, if you're going to get a big breeze, it's sort of more likely just going to happen in January or February, I guess. Yeah. I guess, yeah. So yeah, who else do we have here with us? And a huge thank you to Mike, and it was really great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in. And I know it's pretty early for most of you, so it's sort of hard to say who I'm going to get. But if I keep doing this at the same time, hopefully in a few weeks' time, I might get a few more people coming by. Kelvin, hi there, Kelvin. Oh yes, Mike. Yeah, we usually get most of the snow in January or February. Yeah, I thought that probably would have been the case. Yeah. You know, it's only really if we get much further up north than where you are. Oh, you're most welcome, Kelvin. Most welcome. And, you know, I speak out against it because it's really, really buggered up my life, if you know what I mean. So that's why I speak out against it. Thank you so much, Mike, and you have a wonderful day also. I know it's pretty early for you, so have a wonderful day, and take care, and hopefully we can catch up with you sometime soon. And yeah, if you're doing another live stream on the road with old Mike, well, hopefully I can catch you and pop in and say hello into the chat room. Yes, that's so true, Kelvin, so true. And it's unfortunate that we're not able to change our past, and never will be able to, because you know, I've got memories from the past that I could quite happily do without and just wipe. But you're just not able to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, wish we had time machines. Interesting thought, yeah. Interesting thought. But then, yeah, we could end up going back and killing our grandfather or something or other like that, or, you know, and wipe ourselves out of existence. Yes, so true. And I mean, I've got a huge beef with the country I'm currently in, because it's only because of adoption that I've ended up here, if you know what I mean. So a huge beef with you know, the current location that I'm in. I think you might be right there, Kelvin. Yeah, I think you might be right. You know, the stuff that I've seen going on here, it's just absolutely disgusting. I don't know if you've heard of the suburb at Dandenong. I was in Dandenong up till last month. Well, yes, according to that lot, yes. We'll own nothing and be happy. Yeah, right. Well, you know where they can shove that. Oh, my watch is buzzing here. Alerts on X. And the tone on my phone, I forgot to turn it on to forgot to turn my phone on to do not disturb. Yeah. But yeah, the sad thing is that I'm thinking that the country that I'm currently in will follow all that to the letter. You know what I mean? But, you know, Melbourne really is shocking. The people that have been allowed in is big trouble, I think. It's certainly not the country that I visited it in the early 2000s. Oh yes, I could understand that. You've got pets, yeah, you cannot leave them behind, of course, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any pets, I don't have any children, I don't have anything here actually, so basically all I've got to do is get the my economic situation sorted and I can. And that's basically the only thing that's holding me back here at the moment is economics. maybe if YouTube goes crazy for me and I have something go ballistic viral, I'd be gone. You know what I mean? I think the rental crisis is all over the country, actually, to tell you the truth. Because, you know, rental in Melbourne's shocking. But, you know, all the people that come into Melbourne also is absolutely shocking. Yeah, by design, yeah. Which is sad that that the ones who have designed it would want to do that. That's a sad thing. And I mean, it doesn't affect them because they've got all the money in the world, if you know what I mean. But doesn't affect them at all. Yeah, could we have English, please? Well, yeah, it doesn't affect them. That's so true, Kelvin. It doesn't affect them at all, and you know, they're at an economic level that it just doesn't hurt them. Yeah, so true, Kelvin. Yeah, welcome to you, but yeah, I cannot read your writing, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's been really, really crazy times, and you know, the stuff that I've seen going on in Melbourne is absolutely yeah, yeah, that could be true. It's probably more, I'd say, probably more a problem in Melbourne than anything else at the moment. I don't know what Sydney's like. I've only I've only ever been in the Sydney airport, um, and that was a transit. So you know, I haven't really been around Sydney. So I don't know, if I have time, I might have to do it one day. Get across before I leave. Have a look around Sydney. Yeah, with the happy people. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how Sydney sort of compares to Melbourne with, you know, the general vibe or what have you. Maybe you could tell me more about that, Kelvin. You'd probably know more than me on that. You know, I don't watch the news anyways because the vibe gone crap because of the housing crisis. Yeah, I could understand that. Yeah. Yeah, nice weather. Melbourne's just been too hot lately, too much hot weather. And I just don't like the hot weather at all. I'm just not a fan, if you know what I mean. Once it sort of gets much over 80 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm not I'm not liking it at all. Hopefully this thing's not buffering. It's on my computer and it's deciding to buffer, so I haven't got very good mobile internet where I'm at. So, you know, it might buffer a bit and the video quality and sound quality might be a bit off. I don't know. If not working, yeah, well, you probably would have to be working a pretty good job. Cause I know how expensive it is. And it's probably similar to here in Melbourne. Although I have heard Sydney's even a bit more expensive, at least housing-wise, than Melbourne. So, not good at all. So you probably need a fairly high-paying job, really. Good luck with that, with the way the economy is. I'm here drinking coffee, so yeah. If Sydney didn't have beach, nobody go there, really? Yeah, probably, yeah. Because, yeah, I do know that Sydney's got far nicer beaches than what Melbourne has. You know, Melbourne's just beaches on the bay unless you really head down, you know, a good, head down south a good hour and a half out of the city. And, you know, from this location, it's still probably a good 30 minutes drive south from this location to actually get to a beach that's not on Port Phillip Bay. Is that a lottery run by the hospital or something? The Royal Melbourne Hospital, yeah. All right, yep, cool, cool. I didn't even know she was from Melbourne. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't really know much about her except Greece. Um, you know, when she was in Greece with John Travolta. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I don't actually watch TV, if you know what I mean. Everything I want to watch is on YouTube, so I don't sort of watch TV. I sort of actually a lot of people who I'm watching are other channels who support me. I basically get everything I want to watch there. You know, reality TV sort of turned me right off. And we're talking about reality TV from, you know, 10 years ago or something. I haven't sort of watched, you know, normal TV for a good 10 years. I'd actually go up somewhere in the New England area, Maine or, you know, maybe a little bit further south, but not much further south, but somewhere in the New, you know, somewhere in the New England states. And that's where my people are actually from. So that's where I would go. Oh, you're somebody who likes the hot weather, yeah. Whereas I'm more into ice and snow and all the fun that you can have in you know, cold weather. Although Arizona, if you got high up the mountains, it can get pretty cold up high in the mountains in Arizona. Yeah, and you know, I've really got hope. Don't know, can I say that? Really got hope for things after January 20. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Oh yes, just conspiracy theory stuff. Yeah, I've probably watched him. A lot of these conspiracy theories are turning out not to be theories, if you know what I mean. Yes, they were conspiracies, but they're turning out to be actual fact, which is you know, very interesting. Oh, you're most welcome, and it was really, really great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in and saying hello, Kelvin. It was really great to see you. I'm not going to have a hugely long live stream today. You know, I was saying, oh, it could be 15 minutes, could be 30 minutes, could be 45 minutes, could be an hour. Well, probably, you know, the maximum of an hour or so. You know, just start doing my lives this time and just see who comes in. Thank you, Kelvin. Yeah, we are survivors. So far, we've survived. And yeah, you know what it's like. It's a real struggle, and when you don't have family because of adoption, it's hell. Yeah. And you know, so many of us were done out of a family because of this thing called adoption, which is absolutely disgusting. Because, you know, let's face it, those who adopt, they know we're not blood, and they know that we second best to them. Yeah, it should be illegal. You know, they see us as being, you know, the last choice, basically. You know, number one choice is to have their child naturally. Number two choice is, of course, you know, using IVF, that sort of thing, and having, you know, a genetic child through IVF or what have you. Number three is surrogacy, and ending up with a child who's half related to them. And we're right down at the bottom. You know, last choice to adopt, the do or never sort of thing. And of course they all know it, and You know, they all deep down, they know that we're not blood, and they know that we're, you know, the last choice, and, you know, the adopters know, and their family, or their families know, and oftentimes their families are dead against us. Dead against us. So, you know, the adopters are forcing you to see people that we know deep down hate us. And deep down, the adopters resent us too, because they work out very, 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 very quickly. Yeah, it's all fake and lies, yes. They work out very, very quickly that we are not their child, and our genetics are just different, and we cannot do what they expect us to do because, you know, our genetic blueprint that's mapped into our genes and into our blood is telling us what path to follow. And it's a completely different path than what the adopters are hoping for. And, you know, we don't look anything like them. Oh, yes, they blame us for sure. So true. They do blame us, and they're blaming us for things that we have no control over. And they should be blaming themselves because they had the control. Yeah, it makes nonsense. You know, they had all the control. Will they adopt us or won't they? And of course, you know, they took the blue pill, and they're forever regretting taking the blue pill. Well, I think a lot of them are narcissistic too by nature. You know, to want to actually own and possess another human being has to be, you know, narcissism, really. You know, they won't care or take care of a child on the child's terms. It's their way, and their wants, or the highway, basically. Which is basically what it is, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I mean, it's sad and it's unfortunate that they just won't see it. And I mean, it has been our part, which is, it's exhausting too, that we're trying to get them to see it. And, you know, those that will listen and learn. There's been a number that I know of, that have considered adoption, and then when they've heard our experiences and heard our stories, and what it's done to us, and also when we share what a lot of adopters end up thinking and feeling, because we know from what we've experienced ourselves and what we've heard from other adoptees. I know of a few people who have decided not to adopt just because of our testimonies and our stories. Oh, all good, Daz. Great to see you. Yeah, it's late for you. Yeah. A little late for me, but that's okay. And early for most of my viewers. Yeah, internet is stopping the lies, yeah. I hope you didn't melt up where you are, Daz, because it's been bloody hot here, and I'm thinking it's got to be worse where you are, further up north. Oh yes, all good, and great to see you, Kelvin, and thanks so much for coming in. We're not going to have a huge long live. When I started this one, I was thinking, oh, I might go live 15 minutes. Might go live 30 minutes. Well, now coming up to an hour. Didn't think I'd go live much more than an hour, but you know, sometimes you get a heap coming in, and you could just keep talking. Oh, Susan, hi there. Great to see you. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Great to see you, Susan. And of course, I'll remind anybody, if you want your link shared out, type drop, D-R-O-P. And Nightbot hopefully should share things out. But so far it's quiet here, not a lot of fighting and arguing going on, so yeah, that's a good thing, yeah. But thinking, yeah, I might just sort of continue doing, like do a midweek live whenever it falls, but continue doing a Friday morning live also. I have been a bit lazy and haven't got out to film a video this week. I should go and film one, even if it's just you know, a bit of a walk around and talk about a recap of the year or something. I don't know. So yeah, Daz, got any special plans for the new year? Any hopes and dreams? Susan, any hopes or dreams or any plans? I'd love to hear them. Because yeah, I'm hoping that 2025 is much better than 2024. Because, you know, the last 3 months has been an absolute shocker for me. Living wise, an absolute shocker. Just waiting to hear what everybody's got to say. Because the internet, the mobile internet here is a bit slow, so I may be buffering, or the sound quality or the video quality might be off, because it's not a very brilliant signal here. Download is generally okay, you know, it might be about 100 to about 150 megabits per second, but upload is absolutely horrid. Oh yes, all good. All good, Daz, yeah, just taking it day by day and making sure wife and kids are safe and well. Yeah, good. Good to hear. But of course, yeah, I've got to get to the South Melbourne market sometime. I haven't been down there, and I need to go down there and film there. I've found videos that really sort of have gone well for me have been the market videos, particularly the night market videos, and also the museum tours and that sort of thing. Have been videos that have really gone well for my channel. And, you know, if I can get something on that's cultural, it's really sort of done well for my channel. So I'll be filming some more of that sort of content. And, you know, a couple of videos, you know, getting like 1,000 or 2,000 thumbs up on. I thought, oh, wow. Huh. Oh, the connection's been okay? Yep. Oh, good to hear, yeah. I have to go over to my computer screen if I don't sort of have it come up on the screen on my phone to read. And even with these glasses on, I'm sort of, you know, don't you hate that when you've got glasses on and you still can't bloody read? You'll be laughing and, you know, probably everybody here watching will say, yeah, I know how that feels. I could just see everybody saying, yeah, I know how that is. Oh, yes, yes, absolutely, yeah. Do more if they do well. I'd love to do travel and about videos if I was not trapped by my agoraphobia, yeah. Yeah, I could totally understand that. If anybody wants their channel link shared out, just type drop, D-R-O-P, and Nightbot should hopefully handle it. I know I've had a few people say that they sort of, when I do the, you know, the market videos and the travel videos, that they're sort of living vicariously through me. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing, that it's not flashing up on the screen on my phone, so maybe there's a bit of a glitch in the matrix again with YouTube, I don't know. Mayra, hi there, great to see you. Yeah, just type drop and Nightbot will share out your channel. Type drop, D-R-O-P, and Nightbot will share you out here. But I know there's a couple of other museums I'm wanting to do around Melbourne as well that I've sort of got to try and do. Try and get them done in the next month or two. Because, yeah, I'm really, really hoping that I can get things sort of come together and then you know, go back to the States. That's what I'm really, really hoping for and wanting. Susan, are you still here with us, or you had to go? And I know there'll be a number that'll be catching up later also, which is much appreciated. And you know, some who will be running this live stream later on replay. So thank you to everybody who does that. See what else comes up here. Oh, I've got this on top chat. I should have had it on live chat. Putting it on top chat, sometimes you miss a few messages. Oh, all good, Daz. No problem, no problem. I did put you in blue too. If you've got anything you'd like to share out, please do feel free, Daz. You're most welcome. You know, if you've got an upcoming video you want to share out, or a friend's video you want to share out, you're most welcome. Or, you know, somebody's channel you wish to shout out on here, you're most welcome. Oh, you're most welcome. Yeah, I just did it now. I've got you all running on my computer, so you know, the chat for some reason doesn't always pop up on screen on my phone. As I was saying, I think there must be a bit of a glitch in the system for YouTube. And yeah, the YouTube app's been a bit off lately. I'd say about the last 6 weeks it's been off. You know, I have a music playlist with a number of songs that have downloaded. I have the YouTube Premium, so I can download whatever I want to watch, and can watch or listen or what have you. You know, if I'm sitting on the train or something and there's no mobile network, it'll just keep playing. And of course, it'll play with you know, with the screen shut down, so I could have you know, my phone in my purse with the screen shut off and just listen with my earbuds. But you know, I have a number of songs sort of downloaded, and then I'll shut off the screen and you'll play, like, it'll play 1 or 2 songs and then it'll just stop, and everything on the playlist will be just you know, closed down, and so you've got to open the YouTube app again and go to downloads again just to be able to watch it. And yeah, that's sort of getting annoying, so I'm thinking, oh yeah, there must be something that's a bit off with the YouTube app lately, and just waiting on the new app update and hoping that they fix it, because you know, paying good money for premium and then some of the features not working properly, it sort of gets a little bit annoying. Okay, do we have any mods here? Oh, thank you, Daz. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I just looked here on my computer and saw it too and thought, yeah. Because for some reason it's not popping up on my phone screen. Yeah, thanks a lot for that. And I really appreciate that. You know, I do try to keep things a little bit family friendly here. And yeah, that just wasn't appropriate, that one. So yeah, thank you so much, Daz, for that. I'll just open that particular one in a new tab and just have a look. Yep, I thought so. Yeah, just open that and there's nothing there. Huh. Why is that? Oh, good. Thanks for that, Daz. Yeah, I just saw you'd hidden that one. Yeah, I appreciate that one. I appreciate you doing that because you don't really need them back, if you know what I mean. I think we could all do without that. And you know, it is getting harder and harder for me to keep up with everybody. So you know, if I'm a bit slow getting to everybody, please do accept my apologies. I'm sort of getting more and more and more buried with alerts, if you know what I mean. So, you know, it's sort of getting harder to keep up. And everybody sort of said it'd be like that. And yeah, it's true. And it's a good thing that I don't actually watch TV and I watch YouTube and watch you all instead of watching TV, or I wouldn't keep up with anyone or be able to keep up with anyone. And actually, it's what's on TV, or what I hear what's on TV, I should say. I much prefer what everybody here on YouTube is doing and watching that. You know, I get entertainment, I get information. You know, everything I want to watch is put together by you all, and videos from you all. So you know, it's a good thing that at least I can still stream videos here, even though the internet's a bit funny here. The download's not too bad on mobile internet, but the upload's absolutely terrible. I was trying to put a short up the other day, and I'd put it up when I went to bed, and got up in the next morning just to see how it went, and thinking, oh yeah, I can get onto Creator Studio and just finish everything, and 25% upload for a short, a 2-minute short. I thought, whoa, what's wrong with that? What's up with that? Yeah, it is amazing, Daz, yeah. Yeah, plenty of hours of content on YouTube to keep you busy, yeah, for sure. But, you know, I went and had a look and, oh, what's up with that? You know, it's still uploading. Oh, all good, Daz. Thanks so much for coming on. Yeah, it's already midnight. shit, so it is. Yeah, I'm looking at my watch. Yeah, big thumbs up and thanks so much, Daz. And it was really great to see you and thanks so much. I sort of on a bit longer than what I thought I'd be, but you know, you get a few people coming on and then that's what happens, yeah. But yeah, I've got a couple of videos up on, I hadn't had it, I thought, oh, I should do it, so I set up a TikTok, and so I've got a couple of shorts up on TikTok, so that'll be interesting to see how shorts go on TikTok compared to YouTube. Yeah, thank you, Daz. Oh, Wild. Hi there, Wild. Great to see you. So yeah, if anybody wants to check me out on TikTok, same name, Arielle-Viking, and you can catch me there as well. Although I've only got like four shorts up there or something at the moment. 4 short videos. So, but anybody who's into TikTok, yeah, could catch me there now as well. So, I'm on bloody all of them. You know, YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok, as well as Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels and that, so I'm on the whole bloody lot. Everybody will be having a laugh at that. Oh yes, I'm laughing that one, Wild. Yeah, I don't know if TikTok really likes real news, if you know what I mean. So of course, if you put something up, sort of saying how things really are in Canada, or what you think of your current leader, that doesn't necessarily go down well on TikTok for some reason. Yeah, Rumble's a bit difficult to upload on. For some reason, Rumble upload on my phone's not working. You know, it'll just spin and it won't upload. I'm having to actually get the video off of my phone into my computer and then upload via a web page onto Rumble. Oh, I get you. Nothing to do with politics. That was hurting my YouTube. I deleted it all. Yep. Yeah, I don't really know much about TikTok and how it works. So, you know, I'm learning. They might end up kicking me off of TikTok too. I mean, I haven't I didn't even have the app actually until yesterday. Decided, you know, there was somebody sent me a link and I really had to get the app to watch it. It just wouldn't go on an open web page. So I thought, well, if I'm going to get an app, if I'm going to get the app, I might as well, you know, put some shorts up on there and promote my YouTube channel. So, you know, there I am on TikTok. Oh, good to hear, Wild. Yeah. Yeah. Those videos. Yeah, YouTube doesn't really like that content, even though it's legal in Canada. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Wild. Yeah, I hope to have something go ballistic viral. I'll get something go ballistic viral. I can be sort of, you know, back in the States so much quicker. Yeah. But yeah, I found what really helped my channel is I actually had a couple of market videos, you know, nighttime market videos actually trend in search, you know, on Google, search on Google video, and, you know, for a time I had a video sort of like 1 and 4, you know, in the top 10 on search. I mean, they've dropped down now, but, you know, if you typed in Australia's cultural capital, and I had video number 1 and 4. So that really, really, really gave my channel a boost. Yeah, anything that's sort of seen as being adult content or over 18 content, yeah, it just doesn't do very well on YouTube. Well, of course, ad revenue, you know, advertising agencies won't buy spaces on it, so if they're not going to buy spaces on it or buy, you know, advertising on it, YouTube ain't going to push it out. Because, you know, they're a business and they're wanting all the ad revenue. So, I mean, of course, something that the ad companies can bid up on and easily advertise on, that's what YouTube wants. I mean, they're a business, and I mean, that's just the reality of business. So, you know, something that YouTube can shove a heap of ads on and, you know, push out, that's what they're going to push. Puppy videos, everybody loves pet videos. You know, puppies and kittens and baby rabbits or cute animals, everybody loves those. And of course, that's the sort of content YouTube's going to push it every time because they'll get ad revenue on that. And, you know, you might not be monetized, but YouTube's still putting ads in your videos. And between, you know, between your videos, you know, this between, you know, video 1 and video 2, they're plunking ads in between, of course. Yeah, that's a good point there, Wild, yeah. Yeah, a lot of your videos are shorts, so I know they are coming up on the short shelf. And of course, pet videos like puppies and kittens and you know, dogs and cats always go well on the short shelf. And of course, you know, on the short shelf, between videos, YouTube will often be plonking an ad or a couple of ads between videos. Yeah, under 3 minutes now, yeah. Yeah, it is now under 3 minutes, yeah. Or at least it is for me. I think the under 3 minutes, it's sort of staggered in different countries. So, you know, the under 3 minutes, it's definitely available from here, and it's definitely available from USA. It may be available from Canada already. I don't know. Well, yeah, ad friendly, and that's what YouTube wants. And I mean, anything that's got potential to be ad friendly, even though you may not be monetized, YouTube's going to be plunking an ad in the middle of the video or in between videos, or they're going to be putting a banner ad or something. Oh yes, lose your hours. I'm trying to get up. Yeah. If you want to, it seems to, what often seems to go well for hours is live streaming in vertical. Will often do quite well for hours. Because YouTube's pushing out the vertical live streams compared to the horizontal live streams. It's just how it is at the moment. Don't know how much longer that will go for. YouTube sort of changes things around every so often. It's sort of, hard to say. And then, there'll be another new thing come out. YouTube sort of likes to push a few new ideas out from time to time. So, what may be the case today may not be the case in a month's time. Well, yeah, that could be. They definitely the vertical lives are coming up on the short shelf, which is just what YouTube's doing at the moment. So yeah. Living my best life at 60. Hi there, great to see you, Echo. Oh yes, because they were in the shorts, yeah. Yep. But yeah, really great to see you. And I remind everybody here, you want your channel shared out, type drop. DROP. And Nightbot should share things out. Oh yes, I'll just put you in blue too, Echo. If there's anything you want to share out, anyone who's in blue, please feel free to. You may have a video coming up or a collab coming up, or a friend or a family member's got a collab coming up or something like that. Feel free to share it out in chat. Oh, good. Nightbody's working. Good. I was wondering if it was working because nobody had tried it out yet this time. So, yeah, I'm glad it's working. Oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. I'm just hoping on a better year. The last 3 months, as far as my life goes, has been absolutely shocking. So I'm hoping that 2025 will be a huge improvement. Yeah, that's very interesting, Wild. And yeah, I've found what you put up about the different herbs and spices has been absolutely fascinating. And the different recipes for them. How was my Christmas? It wasn't, basically. On Patreon, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm not on Patreon, so yeah, don't know if I've really got time to put much things on Patreon. So I mean, of course, I have YouTube members, so you know that sort of does the same job as Patreon, I guess. Yep, let's hope so, Echo. Yeah, because 2024. Yeah, but yeah, Christmas. I went live on Christmas Day actually. I didn't have anything on. My Christmas lunch was a rice box, and supper was a can of supermarket spam, supermarket brand spam. No presents, no nothing. So yeah, Christmas wasn't for me. Didn't do it. Oh yes. I have a free part of $5 a month part, yeah. Yeah, I did hear that there's a free part on Patreon, and the $5 part, I mean, I need to put up a few more members only videos here too onto YouTube for my members. I don't know what I've never done Patreon. So how difficult is it to upload on Patreon? Can you just upload straight from your phone, or do you have to open a web page on your computer? You know, it's a bit of a hassle at the moment keeping up getting content onto Rumble at the moment, because I'm not able to do it through my phone where I have most of my content. I'm having to you know, shoot everything across to my computer just to upload onto Rumble, and it's a bit of a hassle. Oh yes, link YouTube or directly. Well, that's interesting. So, could you just link the videos that you upload onto YouTube to Patreon? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you don't have a join. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I've got members. I got members because yeah, my YouTube channel's monetized, and so I could set up members. And I have noticed a couple of other features sort of open up now that I've got over 10k subscribers too, which is interesting. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at it, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at it. Thank you, Wild. Yeah, really great. And yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. Definitely we'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, thank you, Wild. Yeah, at the moment I'm sort of you know, struggling to pay what I'm paying at the moment. So yeah, times are pretty tough at the moment. Yeah, thank you, Echo. Yeah, basically what happened was I had a few videos come up trending. Australia's cultural capital. I mean, they're not in the top ranking 10 now, but there was 2 videos in the top ranking 10. My market video, so that really pushed things along. And you know, those videos and anything linked with those videos, it's still pushing along quite nicely. You know, I'm actually wondering, will I get to 15K before the end of the year? At the moment, I'm at 14.76, so 14,764 subscribers at the moment. And with those few videos that have really, you know, hit the spot and done quite well, I've been putting on 100 subscribers every day. Oh yes, thank you both, thank you Wild and thank you Echo. Wow, that's wonderful, yeah, that's amazing, yeah. And I mean, for a long time, I was stuck on a bit over 1,000. I'd actually, we're talking about like about 3 years ago now. I'd actually been stuck on 1,000. Well, I think it might have been 1,200. I was stuck on that for about 10 months. I'd go up a few, go down a few, go up a few, go down a few, and I was pretty much stuck on that for like 10 months. Absolutely stuck on that number, and it just wouldn't budge above it. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much, Wild. Thank you. Yeah, I need all the prayers that I can get at the moment. Yeah, night markets are so much fun, yeah. But I'm going to have to get to the South Melbourne market too. And I want to get to the zoo, and there's a couple other museums I want to get to, and then I guess you could say I'll be about done in Melbourne. What's for sale at markets all over the world? It's so cool, yeah. And you know, if I could get things come together, I'll be doing like markets and fairs and things in the States. That's what I really would love to do. Oh, thank you so much, Echo. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And you know, I'd love to go and do some cultural things in the States, film cultural things. You know, go to the Amish stores and markets and things like that. State fairs, town fairs, county fairs, you know, all that sort of thing. I'd love to go and film that. And I'd love to film, you know, if I visit my friends in Thailand, sort of on the way over to the States. But, you know, I sort of have all sorts of gear for going out filming, so, you know, I put my camera on this stick, and then my phone sits here, and I actually use my phone to control my camera. It's a very cool idea. Yeah, thank you. So, you know, having this sort of gear sort of helps things a bit too. So, you know, I'm walking around the markets with all this gear. And I've been, you know, I've been walking around the markets, and I've even had people approach me and say, "Oh, I've got this stall. Do you want to have a taste test of so and so?" Oh, yeah, cool, yeah. That's always good content. So, you know, happy to have you know, if somebody's got something interesting for me to do a taste test review on. Yeah, absolutely. Something like that. Yeah, it does make life a lot easier. I'll get my camera out and I'll show you my camera. If you're going to do footage out and about, walking around markets or things, this is the sort of setup you definitely want. The DJI Osmo Pocket. This is the Pocket 2. I'd love to have the 3, but the way things are at the moment, it's not really going to happen. But like this thing, it's got a gimbal on it, so you know I can, and it'll keep, you know, it'll keep the footage steady. Oh, all good, Wild, all good. You can also, you know, if you're filming with your phone and you want to stick with filming with your phone, you can get a gimbal that would, you know, coordinate with your phone, but of course that's a bit more setting up. Whereas, you know, this thing, it's just completely plug and play. And with a wireless microphone. I've got a wireless microphone that goes with it. I'd say probably number one is, you know, even more so than your video quality, is your sound quality. So, you know, if you can get a good wireless microphone or a good lab microphone, you can just pin to you, that can make a huge difference. Yeah, filming and keeping it steady, yeah. Well, I mean, there's times it's just impossible to keep things steady. I mean, you know, you're walking around, or you know, you might be sitting in a car and it's a bit bouncy on the road or what have you. Yeah. So, I mean, a gimbal could be absolutely perfect for that. You know, I know that things like GoPro will have like stabilization in them. But they're nowhere near as good as a gimbal, because I mean, you know, they cut the frame to actually stabilize things. You know, they've got to cut the frame in, otherwise, you know, you'd be getting black spots everywhere where it's sort of bouncing out of the focus. I'm not good at filming on my phone. Yep. Oftentimes you might have like image stabilization on your phone, but it's not really that brilliant, the one on your phone. It's not as good as stabilization as what's on a GoPro, for example. A GoPro will have better stabilization than any phone, but you can also get like, if you want to keep using your phone, you can get a gimbal, like a DJI gimbal. Thinking of the name of it. I mean, you can just Google it anyways. What will coordinate with your phone? And so, it'll keep your phone relatively steady in that, if you're walking around. I know there is gimbals on Temu and the like, but I don't know how good those ones are. And if you're not wanting to spend an awful lot of money, it could be worth, having a look at pawn shops and, second-hand stores and whatnot, and just seeing if there's, a decent gimbal second-hand. Or even one of these Osmo Pocket cameras second-hand. As well as looking on, Facebook Marketplace and the like, or eBay. And sometimes you could pick that sort of thing up, at a fairly decent price. But like basically my setup, what I've got now, you're looking at around the same price as, the current model GoPro. That's basically about what you're looking at for the Osmo Pocket. And mine's the Osmo Pocket 2. I'd love the new model, the 3 that's just come out, not that long out, but times are a bit tough at the moment. If times were a lot better, I'd actually, I'd go with the 3 now, because, the 2's wonderful, but the 3 is even better, and even better in low light particularly. Oh, yeah. But puppies love shredding garbage, yes. You don't even have to ask them. Takes up less space but takes more time to pick it all up after they've been there shredding it, I guess, yeah. That's one way of looking at it. Oh dear, I was going to cut off in an hour, but yeah, get talking and, time flies. But I'm thinking I might sort of keep doing this time slot on a Friday morning. As more people know about it, I might get a few more people coming in. Maybe. I think I'll probably be doing a live stream New Year's Eve. Probably will do it, you know, over the time when New Year is, because I ain't got nothing planned and ain't going nowhere. No parties or nothing, so might just go live, I think. You know, the last 3 years I'd been doing Christmas and New Year with the home church group that I've been saying, but yeah, I'm moving on from that group now. You know, I didn't even get you know, a Merry Christmas message from those people, so you know, I'm pretty bloody disappointed, if you know what I mean. Oh yes, a New Year's Eve live too, yeah. It sounds good, Echo, and I'll make sure I get into your live when you're doing a New Year's Eve live, because of course, you know, I'll be well and truly finished my live before yours starts because of the crazy time difference. You know, current time here is 12:46 a.m. on Saturday, so you know what I mean about the crazy time difference. But you know, I say now my former church group because yeah, didn't even get a Merry Christmas from them. And you know, last 3 years I'd sort of you know, I'd be with them for Christmas and be with them, you know, Christmas Day and be with them New Year's Eve, but you know, won't be happening this year. Yeah, 8:47 a.m. Friday morning here. Yeah. But you know, the church group basically threw me under the bus. So you know, that's what it is. But you know, they're all church group. We're all from the same country, and you know, it's a very different nationality than me, and so yeah, that's what it is, Echo. It's what it is. You know, a Pentecostal church group actually. And yeah, they're not. In reality, they're not really all that spirit filled, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I hope I can. If I'm awake, I'll be in there. Echo, yeah. If I'm awake, I'll be in and watching. So yeah, I should be able to catch it. So yeah, I think I'll be looking for like a Baptist church around here if I can find a free will Baptist church around here, and you know, just join up and go there. I haven't been to church sort of for a month. You know, got thrown under the bus and got the cold shoulder with the church group I'd been with, so I hadn't been to church since, and I've got to find one. So yeah, find a Baptist church and just go along there, I think. It's sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is hard, yes. You know, very much they just, they'll talk the talk, but they're not really walking the walk, if you know what I mean. Which is sad, but it's just, you know, it's how it is these days. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I can sort of say what happened. I had to move. I had to move early September. The place I was staying at, nice people, but they had a family emergency and they weren't going to be home for, you know, probably again ever. They were going to the Philippines because the wife's family was from the Philippines, and had to find somewhere quick. And the church group I'd been going to or with for the last you know, 3-4 years, the leaders had a friend that she was looking for somewhere, for someone to share a house. And yeah, this woman, she's turned out to be an absolute bloody psycho, basically. Well, yeah, that's a lot of how it is, Echo, yeah. But yeah, this woman who I was staying with has turned out to be an absolute psycho, and you know, I've got her on video when she went crazy and you know, kicked me out or made me get out and all of that. I've got her on video. I actually videoed it, and you know, you could ask Susan or you could ask Gail or Jan about the video. They've seen the video of what I took. But yeah, basically, yeah, the church group leaders, they were from India, and this crazy psycho woman, she's from India too. So you know, they're going to go with her instead of go with me, because you know, she's Indian. From India, you know what I mean. You know, get rid of the white bitch. We trust the Indian more than the white bitch, you know. Which sadly, that's how it is. But you know, I've just got the cold shoulder and thrown under the bus. I could end up, you know, having to find a share house because, you know, being just before Christmas, it's very difficult to find a rental, and especially on short notice. And also, you know, moving once already, you know, later part of this year and spending a lot of money moving, and now just not having the money to move again, and you know, end up in a share house. No offers of help or anything from the church group. Not even will help you move your stuff. No. You know, had to get an Uber myself and pay for an Uber myself. know, I have a license, but I don't have a car, so how do I move everything? End up paying $45 for the Uber, and the Uber driver was so helpful that I gave him a $15 tip. He was so helpful. So, you know, $60 just to move my few things using an Uber. It is what it is. But, you know, not a message from them even asking, oh, are you okay, Ariella? Nothing. Not a peep. Bloody crickets. So, yeah. Very, very disappointed. Yeah, it's rough. So, yeah, I've ended up, I've blocked those people on my Facebook and on my Instagram because, you know, they're not worth their time, and they've proven themselves on what they really are. And, you know, that sort of treatment that I've had very much could make me sort of, you know, I'd really struggled with faith and all of that. Because, you know, this sort of crap goes on, and it sort of makes you really doubt God, if you know what I mean. I'm at a share house. There's 8 rooms, so 8 different, you know, 8 different rooms. So, you know, it's not ideal. You know, there's often a lot of fighting and arguing going on amongst different residents, and you know, there's been a couple of sleepless nights because listening to people fight and argue all night. So yeah, I've got my own room, but it's a shared bathroom and shared kitchen and things. You know, I had to get a small fridge in this room because if I put my things in a communal fridge, there was evaporation, if you know what I mean, from the communal fridge. So I had to get a small fridge. I'll give you a look around this room, but you know, it's not really the time of night where I could take you around the rest of the house or anything. And plus a lot of the people mightn't really like me filming things. But yeah, I'll give you a look around this room. I've got to get this phone off the power bank. So yeah, small fridge there that I had to buy, $40. So I'm out of money because I had to buy a small fridge, but at least I won't have food evaporating, if you know what I mean. Not got a lot of food here either. I can't afford it, so I ain't got it. But yeah, I had to buy this small fridge. Got it off Marketplace, and the guy who had it was kind enough to deliver it to me, so that was a good thing. So yeah, that's where I am. Yeah, about 40 years ago, yeah. But yeah, it's what it is, and it's all that I could afford, really. It's either this or out on the street. You know, it's a reality of life of having no family. And not having a good, supportive church either. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely better than on the street, yeah. Well, anything under a roof's better than on the street, yeah. But, you know, not having a supportive church either. Which is bloody terrible, but, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, all this sort of crap really makes you think, well, yeah, I don't think God really cares, you know what I mean? And, you know, especially when it's church people that are doing it. Yeah, well, it's only like people like you and people like Gail and Susan and Heather and Todd and Adrianne, Jan, is why I haven't given up on God, if you know what I mean. All, all of you in the States is why I haven't given up on God, because you know, the love that you've poured out to me has really, really meant the world. And, you know, from the church people here in this country, nothing. Zip. Nothing. And, you know, I'd even called a couple of, you know, church groups and, you know, church charities and, nah, no help. Here in this country, no help whatsoever. Which is sad, but it's, you know, it's what it is. But if I was a member of a certain religion of peace, or if I was from certain countries, they'd be falling over themselves to you know, throw things at me, throw you know, debit cards at me, loaded debit cards, and rooms to rent, and cars and houses and goodness knows what, and free groceries. That'd be absolute throwing them at me. But because I am, you know, a European background and American blood and this colour skin, go away, you know. Nothing for you. And that's how it is, which is sad. But it's, you know, it's how it is. really, really sad, but you know, that's what they think of us. Yeah, that's my dream, actually, Echo. And, you know, there's a few people trying to get something together, like a fundraiser or something together to get me to the States. And yeah, that's my dream. But it's going to take some time, of course, you know, it'll take a few months. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a whole different mindset, and you know, people in America care about others. It's not it's not like here where nobody cares. Unless you're of a certain religion and have a different skin color than what I have, they could care less in this country. And of course, you know, England and Canada are very much like Australia in that regard. And you know, my attitude is not what America could do for me, but what could I do for America? That's my attitude. And I mean, I mightn't be able to do much, but I'd love to be able to get out and film and, you know, promote the mum and pop stores and, you know, the county fairs and the state fairs and, you know, anything of interest. I'd love to be able to, you know, get out and promote, you know, those things and share those things. You know, I'm 55 now. I'm losing the energy that I had of 10 years ago. And you know, like this woman where I was living at, she's 43. The leaders of the home church group, you know, I think the husband, he might be 44 or 45 and the wife about 43. I'm 55, I no longer have the energy that they've got. And I don't think they see that. Oh, thank you, Echo. And yeah, I really love you all. But I think you know what I mean when I say that I just don't have the energy of like what I did 10 years ago. And I don't think those people who are early to mid 40s really understand. I mean, I hate saying that I'm 55. I really hate saying it, and you're probably laughing at me. Because I think in our mind... Oops, this thing just reset. You know, we're still probably all 30s, you know, in our mind, and our bodies just let us down. Yep, totally I understand, Echo, yeah. Totally understand. And, yeah, we start getting frightened about, oh, I've got so many things I want to do, and, thinking, oh, I'm running out of time. I think once you get to 50, that's when you sort of really start to look at those sorts of things, and start to even question your own mortality, if you know what I mean. Once you get to 50, I don't know if you agree or disagree with me, but that's just the way I'm saying it. Once you get to 50, you start questioning mortality and the time that you might have left, and thinking, oh, I've got all these things I want to do and I haven't achieved all these goals or all these dreams, and you know, you start thinking about bucket lists and things. At least that's the way I'm saying it. Midlife crisis? Yeah, I don't know if it's midlife crisis so much, but just seeing reality. I always thought midlife crisis was when somebody sort of, they almost go mad. You know, they start, you know, their 50s, they start going to the clubs and hanging out the clubs and trying to live like a teenager again, and that sort of thing. I don't know, I might be wrong. Which I could understand why some people do that. Yeah, good point, yeah. And I mean, I was living healthier, and all of this has really thrown me off the rails for that. You know, not really having the means to cook things as good as what I'd like to. So having now a lot of packaged food. With all the stress, taking up smoking cigarettes again, with all the stress. And I mean, I'd sort of had given that up, and you know, was eating healthier and that, and then you know, the life circumstances has just thrown me off the rails for that. And then, you know, me being alone also, totally alone. Who have I got to live for, really? if you know what I mean. That's sort of the way I'm seeing it at the moment. Yeah, maybe it's time to evaluate where we are in life. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not currently in a spot I want to be. I'm not currently near anyone I want to be around, if you know what I mean. So it sort of makes things difficult. Which I'm sure everybody sort of understands also. Yeah, need to do that too, yeah. Yeah, I know that you had a very difficult time, Wild, lately, and I know you've had a pretty torrid year also in 2024. And, you know, a lot of questioning things and that sort of thing. Yeah, I understand, yeah. You know, having the support of a good partner really does make a huge difference in life. You know, somebody who's got a good husband, you know, or a guy who's got a good wife, you know, it makes a huge difference. Somebody who has kids makes a huge difference. Somebody with parents, or you know, aunts or uncles, or cousins, and you know, nieces and nephews, all that sort of thing, brothers or sisters, you know, all makes a difference. And I ain't got any of that. It's just me alone. So you know, it's sort of it's one of those things that makes you throw out a lot of questions too. And you know, makes you throw out the question, God, what were you playing at, throwing me into a life like this where I've got nobody? You know what I mean? I miss my big critters, but I'm grateful for the pups. Yeah, I could understand that, Wild, yeah. Totally understand, yep. Yep, I totally can understand that also, Wild, yeah. I can understand that. And yeah, I'm sorry for that too. And you know, like in this location, my only friends were the church group. And well, I haven't got that now, so you know, basically I'm here with no friends, no family, no nothing. Yeah, your YouTube friends are sweet, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, we can't know what God has planned for us. I just trust that God is in control and has better days ahead. But you know, he's let me get pushed to my breaking point, and you know, feels like he's trying to push me beyond my breaking point. I think you know what I mean there. And you think, well, what's he playing at? Why? Yeah, chosen family when our real family isn't there. Yeah. And, you know, I'm half a world away from my chosen family, basically, which makes things hard too. And, you know, I'm finding that I don't relate to the people here in this country, and they don't relate to me. I see things differently to what they see things, and they see things differently to me, and I don't value what they value. And they don't value what I value. You know, they just think differently. People here love the government, love politicians, and you know, I could care less about government and politicians, and you know, I could care less about doing what they mandate I should do. I don't want to live like that. I want to live free. Oh, 2 hours and 25. I might cut this off in 5 minutes. I'll make it, you know, 2.5 hour live stream, and then I'll have to get some rest. It's, you know, it's 1:24 here. Huh. 1:25. Oh, hi there, Moon. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, it's getting late here, so I'll cut things off in about 5 minutes and call it. I mean, I had thought I might go live, you know, 15, 30 minutes, or you know, maybe an hour at the most, and here I've been on 2 hours and 25, so you know, I'll cut things off in 5 minutes and call it. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, It really is good morning here, isn't it? Very early in the morning, but it really is good morning. Good morning for everybody. Oh yes, it's 6-hour live stream on. Yeah, I saw the alert after the event. I think I might have been asleep when you actually went live. Echo, yeah. Yeah, Friday morning here still, and Saturday morning here. So yeah, it's morning, but it's morning apart, a day apart, yeah. Different mornings. I mean, it was Friday when I started the live stream. It was still Friday, although it was Friday night. Now it's Saturday morning, yeah. So we're looking at morning, but we're looking at morning a day apart, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, I should email you. I'll put my email here, since I'm on my computer, and you can email me. Might be the easiest because once I stop this chat, sort of all those things are gone, and it's a bit hard for me to actually copy and paste those from here. It's not showing up as a link. And I also have it on my About page. I never remember. I mean, I get sort of sidetracked. And especially, at 1:30 a.m. And I'll make sure then, if you email me, I'll actually give you my personal phone number. Or you could always ask Jan for it, or Nancy, or Gail. I mean, they have my personal phone number also. Okay, 2 hours, 30 minutes. So, yeah, I better end it here. But yeah, a huge thank you to everybody who's come on here, and a huge, huge thank you to everybody who catches this one and watches this one later. So take care, God bless, and until next time, bye bye.